I'm Peggy Kelly, and this is Good Morning Santa Paula, our educational update. The date today is November 5th, and joining me today is Principal Mary Allyn Garcia. She's got a beautiful name there, and she is the new principal at Thelma Bedell Elementary School. And welcome to Thelma Bedell. And could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I wanted to introduce myself as the new principal at Thelma Bedell Elementary School. And I was previously working in the district office in Santa Paula as a secondary curriculum coordinator prior to coming to join the Bedell Bulldogs. And I've been a teacher at the elementary level and the secondary level, worked as a curriculum coordinator. I've been a principal, a TOSA, so I have quite a bit of experience.
Yes.
And I'm excited to be the newest Bulldog.
That's wonderful. How many students do you have at Thelma Bedell?
We have about 260 students.
Uh-huh. You know, just as an aside, do they, and of course this is a bad time because of COVID, but do they ever really have any classroom instruction about Thelma Bedell? Is there anything in the library that talks about her or the namesake of the school or anything like that?
As a matter of fact, when I first got here, some of the very first things that I saw was the old yearbooks and the old memorabilia and a great old picture of where Bedell, what it looked like before the school was here. So we do have quite an extensive a variety of memorabilia that I actually dusted off and would love to showcase in our office and in the library. But
that's wonderful. And you're located in the Oaks.
Yes,
Oaks area of Santa Paula. So you're actually, I guess, the last school on the outskirts to the north.
Correct. 1305 Laurel Road.
Yes, beautiful campus. It really is. Now, I know that you want to remind parents of the instructional model survey, distance learning or hybrid, and that's of course what would they prefer when school reopens. So could you give us an update on that?
Sure. We have our survey. It's a Google survey, and it's going to be open through the weekend. You might be receiving some phone calls from our office staff, helping you fill out that survey if you haven't done so already. But it's a few brief questions about the current model that your child's already in, what cohort are they in, and asking what they would prefer upon our return back to school. If they'd like to continue in the distance learning model, which is what they're currently in, or if they would like to consider coming back to campus on a hybrid schedule 2 days a week.
And cohorts refers to which days of the week they would return to campus if they chose to?
Currently, our cohorts are in reference to the times in which they're online for distance learning. So we have cohort A in the morning, and then we have in the later morning cohort B. So that's what that refers to.
Oh, interesting. And of course, the survey is district-wide.
Yes, it is.
I imagine that usually Thelma Bedell would get a very good response. I know they've got very active parents and they're very involved in the neighborhood and the school. Now, you're going to be having parent-teacher conferences the week of November 16th through the 20th. Can you explain exactly how that's, in these days of COVID, how that's going to be done? Very
unique, but a very important opportunity for our parents to have an opportunity to speak with their child's teacher and find out how things are going through distance learning. So very important and critical that we all get that time to connect one-on-one with each other. So we're going to work to do a video conference call through Zoom or Google Meet. And if that's not available to our parents, then we can also meet via telephone. So we've got a couple options for them. And if they need Spanish translation, we have that available too, to make sure that all of our families have an opportunity to speak with their child's teacher that week. November 16th is a teacher work day, and that's the day that our teachers are preparing for their conferences and the last minute preparations. And then November 7th through the 20th will be on our conference schedule, which is posted on our website. And the children will have their conferences with the teacher and their parents in the afternoon.
Do you expect a majority of those to be telephone or online, or do you
I think we're gonna do quite a few online. Hopefully, we'd love to see our parents.
Yes.
That would be fantastic to actually get to see them. So that would be our first preference. but we also want to give our families as much opportunity to connect as possible. And we know that some people might be at work and not be available to do a video conference. So if that's the case, then we can always do a phone.
Oh yeah, that absolutely. Now, you're going to also have a chat with the principal. It's going to be coming up on November 18th. Would you talk about that, please?
Sure. We had one last month, and our amazing counselor, Mr. Rick, was there and really showcased his services and all the extra support that we can provide families during this distance learning time. It's such a new, unique transition. And this next month, we'll be talking quite a bit about our new instructional model options. I want to give our parents an opportunity to ask questions and, you know, really feel as comfortable as they can, and provide them as much opportunity for information as we can as we get ready to consider a hybrid model as well as distance learning.
Now, since this is more of a social, as it were, with a purpose, is this more online? Is it Zoom or something like that? And I noticed that it's held in the evening, early evening.
Yes. It is held in the evening, and actually we moved the time from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock to accommodate our working parents. The last meeting we had a few requests from our hardworking families if I could hold it an hour later so that we could have an opportunity for more parents to attend, which I thought was a fantastic idea. So we're going to try the 6 o'clock time, which is a little bit different than we have done in the previous two meetings. Yes, it's very casual. It's not a formalized meeting, but it will be on Zoom. So it is a video opportunity. And one of my favorite parts of our time is when the kids get on and I get to wave and see all the bulldogs.
Yeah, go Bulldogs. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's very sad because I know you're in the business you're in because you love children, you know, right. And part of being a school teacher, or your case, a principal now, is interacting with the children. So it's been very hard on both sides because, you know, children adore their teachers, you know, so.
Oh, so much.
I know, it's really, it's okay. Now before I make me cry and make you cry, let's talk about the Bedell bright spots. I know that you've got some bright spots that are very, very touching too.
We have the best staff and the best families, but really, you know, holding down the fort while everyone's in this distance learning situation is our custodial staff, who are still here every day and every night. They open us up and they close us up, and they are working to really make our classrooms and our site just ready for when kids can come back on campus. So I just want to give a special shout out to Gabriel and Ben, who just are working tirelessly to support our teachers to get their rooms ready in our campus, and they're just always smiling and willing to do anything, and I really appreciate them.
Yeah, they're you know, they're important. They're big men on campus too.
Absolutely.
Now I'm curious, do you have any sense at all of when school might reopen?
I think that you know, we're working towards that January time when we return back from our December break, the winter break. But you know, I think that we'll see what Ventura County Public Health and our district is in close communication with them to make sure that we are doing this as safely as possible. And I know we're also taking it slow. We want to make sure that we're as ready as we possibly can be.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, and it's already almost Thanksgiving. I mean, you know, before you know it, and then we'll be into December. So, and hopefully it can be January. Anything else perhaps you want to discuss that I haven't? Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Also, we wanted to talk about the librarian and the Chromebooks and hotspots.
Yes, Miss Alana has been. Again, she's here every day with a smile, and you know, who knew that our librarian would turn into the tech master? You know, she's done everything from checking out Chromebooks to hotspots, and you know, in the beginning it was really checking out materials like we check out books, but now it's even turning into technology support. So when you call our tech hotline at the district level, our librarians, our library technicians are stepping up, and they may be the ones answering your call kind of troubleshooting at the, at the very basic level, and then making some decisions as to whether you need additional technology support from our tech team, or just an exchange. But she's just gone above and beyond to do that. And on top of that, working out a plan to check out books. So I'm looking forward to that coming.
Absolutely. And what's her name again, please?
Her name is Alena. Miss Alena.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, has Alana told you, or other people told you, do they get a lot of calls on the tech aspect? I imagine they would, because this is so new to so many people.
It goes in waves. In the beginning, it was just constant phone ringing, and now I think that we've kind of worked out our communication system. We have a lot of parents who send messages to their teachers, and then the teachers might send a message to us, or the parents know to call. And I think it also depends on if we're having a good internet day or a not so great internet day.
Oh, yes.
So we're kind of past the basic technology, and now we're getting into some nuts and bolts, right? If they are having, again, connectivity issues, or maybe some hardware issues where they might have to exchange their Chromebook, or their hotspot isn't working, and we're making that happen for them as well.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful too, because kids are very adaptable. I mean, and I think more so than maybe the parents. And I imagine it's been a challenge for the kids, but probably even more of a challenge for their parents. And but everybody's working together. This is probably the closest the parents have worked with their children, school-wise, and with staff and teachers and everything else school-wise than they normally would have interactions.
So true. We really are seeing the team effort, which is beautiful to see. Heartbreaking at times too, because we know families are holding it together and just doing the best that they can for their kiddos. And I often wonder who I feel more sad for: the kids, the parents, the teachers, just the combo of it all. But somehow we find the bright spots, and we work together as a team. And Bedell is an amazing family, and I'm honored to be part of this family now. And we just don't leave no stone unturned to make sure that our kids and our teachers and their families, they all get what they need.
Great. Well, they sound like great bulldogs, because bulldogs are tenacious and affectionate and smart and all those wonderful things. So
absolutely.
Well, I really enjoyed speaking to you today, and I thank you so much for letting people meet you this way. And I think it's wonderful. Once again, welcome to the Thelma Bedell. Such a rich history that school has. And is there any last thoughts you have that you'd like to add?
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity and the time, and I just again want to extend a huge thank you to our hardworking staff and our amazing parents and students. And I can't wait for our next principal chat so I can wave to all of our bulldogs.
Oh, that's wonderful. And give us the date again and the times, and how to get there to go on the chat.
It's the Zoom link. It's a Zoom link, and it's on the website. It's November 18th from 6 to 7 o'clock.
Okay, is it on your Thelma Bedell's website?
Absolutely, our school website, yes.
Okay, on the school website. Okay, great. Well, listen, thank you so much. It was really nice talking with you, and welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Once again, I'm Peggy Kelly, and this is our update on education. We've been with Mary Allyn Garcia today, who's the new principal at Thelma Bedell School. And if you'd like to watch this again, you go to kadytv.net. And if you go ahead and transfer over to YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Or you can watch Channel 10, Spectrum Cable Channel 10, the city station, and they run these on a regular basis. So once again, I'm Peggy Kelly. Thank you once again, and good luck to you in the future. And thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.